Hey there, Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising. Welcome to the reading for February 6th through the 12th. They're already talking to me about you. So what I'm getting is the Spirit is asking for you to give them, to bring your awareness to, and to catch them showing you this week how much you are loved. And I'm curious to see what's going to happen with the cards here. The overall energy you have here says, I am deeply loved by the universe, and it's got the cycles of the moon, which tells me that there's some kind of a cycle that's happening here. It's either a cycle that's bringing in abundance or a cycle that's been tough and there's a conclusion coming to it. But Spirit wants you to know that you're supported. It's a cycle that's coming to a conclusion. So out of that full moon that we just had over the weekend, there is an energetic cycle that is pretty big that's concluding for you that has been difficult. And you're being asked to stand your ground, to take the high road. We have the Seven of Wands here as the overall energy to go with this energy around the cycles here. And so stand in your integrity, stand in your power. Understand that when you are working from the vantage point of taking the high road, that you are always in the best place possible. It's just that quite often when that is going on, it's incredibly uncomfortable because you feel like everything is coming at you. Why didn't they say going at you? Everything is going at you. Coming at you, going at you. All right. This week, as you walk through this week, I think that you, that whatever was brought up during that full moon, that cycle that you felt the need to complete, and I will link the full moon video if you haven't seen it. I'll link it over here toward the end. If you have whatever that was that came up where you're like, nope, done with that, moving on. This week is the process of completely severing the bonds. This is where you step into your personal power of yourself, and you recognize that you are entitled to and deserve to have fun. That you have learned a lot. There's wisdom that's been gained, and now it's time for you to nurture and care for yourself. Because here in the key to the situation, we have the Three of Cups. But this Three of Cups, it is the child, the maiden, the mother, and the wise woman. And so these are all parts of you. And whether you're a divine masculine or divine feminine energy that you're sitting in, however you choose to think of yourself, you are both divine masculine and divine feminine. So whatever, I can't come up with the word because I'm in channel. They're so talking to me, so many of them here. So however you identify yourself, as male, female, non-binary, whatever, right? Whatever it is inside of you, you still have masculine and feminine qualities. And so the energy this week of taking care of yourself, this recognizing the maiden, that's the excitement for the new. That's the adventure that wants to come in. That's the wanting to get out there and do something and experience life and all of the it's a new journey, right? And so it's always like that energy around, I want to see what happens when I do this. And it's very Gemini of you to say, okay, I'm curious about this, I'm curious about that. And so that energy, that's the maiden, but don't forget to nurture yourself, to care for yourself. And so nurturing and caring for yourself comes in a lot of forms, right? It's making sure your bills are paid on time, that you show up and you're responsible, that you're eating right, that you're walking and taking good physical care of yourself, and that when it's too much and the day is too long and there's just too much happening and you need a break, that you give yourself the break you need. That is important. So that whole nurturing stuff, it's like you have to be your own divine mother sometimes, quite often actually, but you have to remember that's just part of the experience of being human. And the wise woman always asks you to look at where you've been and what did you learn, because wisdom comes from experience and information. And when you combine those together, that's when the wisdom comes in. And so honor the parts of you that is learning and growing. No matter what your age is, we're always learning and growing. And so, or we should be. So there's your opportunity there. So here you've been trying to figure out how to keep everything in balance. The Two of Pentacles here, this looks like a page. She's not a page, but it's very much the maiden kind of energy of trying to figure things out. But here comes this little black cat to jump down onto the teeter-totter. So you're standing there trying to balance things and figure out what's going next. And here comes your innate knowing, your inner calling, your inner desire, and it's going to upset the apple cart a little. It's going to make you go, whoa, how do I do that too? How do I bring that in? And don't be afraid of that energy, because here with the Three of Wands sitting in the area of what's been draining your energy, it's almost as though you've forgotten how magic you are and how you can manifest and create for yourself. And I don't blame you for feeling that way. Mars doing that retrograde in your sign just stalled everything out, and it probably felt like nothing was moving. And now that he's moving forward, everything is moving. And it's kind of, even though he started moving slowly, it's like suddenly the energy is really picking up. That full moon after this week, we can feel it. And this week can be very productive. There's a lot of great productive energy this week, especially at the beginning of the week. When the moon is in the fellow Mercury-ruled sign of Virgo, very organized energy. But that energy compiled with this needing to take care of things, it could be a little stressful. So be gentle with yourself, right? It's the nurturing. When you need the downtime, take it. So in the energy of where the challenge is, we have the Judgment card. The Judgment card is always about answering the call of your soul, right? And the Judgment card, especially in this one, you could see it. It's definitely about answering the call of your soul. There's different colored cats in this deck. And you have primarily the black card cats showing up. The black cats, that is your innermost self. That's your soul self. And so the action you take would become the white. But in here you have primarily the dark ones. And so this is definitely about what is inside of you and what really matters, right? And so when we have the Judgment card as a challenge, I feel like it's I put so much time and energy into such and such a thing that I don't want to feel like I wasted my time. So it's that little self-critic that shows up in us when we want to make a change, but we feel like, gosh, I invested money, energy, effort. It could be a job. It could be a project. Maybe, oh God, I had a house where I painted the kitchen 3 times before I finally was like, okay, that's the color I like. The whole freaking kitchen. And I'd be like, no, I already did that once before. I'm not doing it again, right? And it took me 3 times to get to what it was that was comfortable. And so there's kind of like that. It's the energy you put into something, and you just feel like, but I already did that. And I think there's something that needs a do-over or a disconnection from, because in the energy of action to take, we have the Devil card. And so again, here is this little black kitty, but look, he's got on a white mask, and white represents the action. This is you. He's holding a sword. There is this fraying rope here. The door to opportunity is open, but you can't get there unless you cut the rope. Unless you cut the cord, you dislocate something, you let something go. Whether that's changing the color in the room again, changing a job, changing your hair, changing a relationship, changing, I don't know. I just heard, she's changed her channel. I think she calls it Zero's Journey. Maddie says, nobody likes change but a baby, right? Nobody likes change unless they initiate it. And you're being asked to go ahead and initiate this change. And I don't think it's easy. I think it's important. And there's so much major arcana going on in your reading. There are only 10 cards here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a full half of them is our major arcana. That means the divine is helping you to turn the wheel. You're being asked to stay balanced. You have the card of temperance here. But this one is totally about being in balance. Yeah, you're good at seeing both sides. But this is looking forward. So over here we've got like cupcakes, and over here we have like books and being studious. And it's the balance in between. So it's work-life balance. It's balancing, it's remembering to nurture and care for yourself and have fun. It's about releasing yourself from a situation that I think you know, or I don't feel the need to explain to you what it is. It's going to be different for each of you. This is a general reading, right? But I think you know what has been knocking on the door wanting you to make a change. Here we have the Page of Swords in the area of resources. That's news, that's information, that is education. So resources, again, that's how you spend your time, your money, your knowledge, your wisdom. It's all your resources, all of your energy, either spending it or receiving it. And so when we have the little Page of Swords here in this area, it tells me it's something new, a new start, a new beginning, something where you need new information, where it's like going a little deeper and having to learn something new. But here's what's really cool. You've got the Magician in the place of the heart. You have everything you need to make this big transition, to make this big change. And you have the Star card. You have the Star card in what to anchor your energy into. Now, the Star card is about healing. But look at the way this one is designed. As above, so below. The Magician. As above, so below. The balance that you bring to the situation. Look, he's trying to bring it in. As above, so below. And it grows into this other energy. And also, this little cat here, this cat is gray. And so it's this balancing act. This is merging and doing, having the clear intention and starting to take the action. This is coming to the understanding that what you think about is what you're going to manifest. What you choose to feel is what you're going to make real. That is what the Magician in the heart space says. How you feel, you can make it real. And also, whatever you feel is real. And, you know, so when someone says, oh, your feelings get hurt so easily, which is not generally something you say to a Gemini, but you may have like other placements that bring that in. The thing is it's real to you that makes it real. And if you really want to make a change in your life, you have to feel what it would be like to be successful. If you decide that what you want to do is you want to live in California on the beach, you know, and that's what your dream is, you have to start focusing first. You feel what it would feel like to be there. And that's one aspect of it. And then it's the focused intention, the as above, so below. It's starting to take the actions that would get you in that position. So what kind of jobs are there out there? What kind of finances you need to put together, right? So there's all these pieces, and that's where you start gathering the information. So whatever this is, this change that has you feeling like you got to defend yourself, defend yourself. You're allowed to feel what you feel. And understand that there are cycles that are happening here. And that is part of how it works. And right now, when you have so much of this here going on with the major arcana, and you're the only person here. You're the only person here. Because this Three of Cups represents all the aspects of you. The Three of Wands, that's the energy of the three, the Empress energy waiting to come in. And that's your energy where you can create and manifest something. Then we just have this little page. But he's a sword. He's you. This is just you. So whatever is happening here, you're being encouraged by spirit. And look, this says ride the wave. That's so funny because I saw those dolphins playing off the beach. Okay, so here we go. This is, you're being carried. Spirit has you. You're being encouraged. So at the beginning of the week, when that moon is in Virgo and you're getting all of these ideas and this information, dig in a little bit deeper. Wow. I am sorry, I really don't know. That has cropped up a couple of times with my throat chakra. I think it was Scorpio I had trouble with. Maybe it was Taurus. I guess it was Taurus. And now you, Gemini. I recorded on 2 different days here. So it's not even the same thing. There's something going on where you are not feeling like you are able to speak your truth. And you're being encouraged to go with your emotions, the magician here, and to not judge yourself so harshly in this energy. Allow spirit to carry you forward. Be in the flow. And you're being encouraged to see things from a higher vantage point and to grow and to stretch, right? He's small, but he's growing and he's stretching. He's stretching for more information. You're being encouraged and pushed along. I do want to say that this is a great week to, we have Valentine's coming up. And if there's something coming up for you romantically, I would do it in the middle of this week. Wednesday energy's good. Friday night's good. The weekend's rough. I'm going to pause for a moment, and I'm going to have to do something about this. I'll be right back. Ooh, I almost got that off. All right, Gemini, sorry about that. I went and I got a piece of Lamar. It generally helps clear up my throat chakra like magic. Okay, so for you, this week, as we head through the week and the moon moves into that fellow air sign of Libra, 9th, 10th, so Thursday, Friday into Saturday, you have the card of strength and prosperity. And so I really think that whatever it is that you truly want, that you desire, stand your ground on it. The cycles are shifting and moving. Things are happening. You're being supported by the universe. So a gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing, and manage your finances with love. And so here in the energy of resources, it's something, I would say it's a small, right? It says gift. It says there's a gift and your income is increasing, but because we just have the little page here, I'm going to guess it's a small amount to get you started on something or to help you manage a small bill or whatever, right? Or maybe you get a discount on something or I don't know. So a gift of money though, but we have the strength card. And this is what's happening here. This challenge will make you stronger. You will get through to the other side. Look for the gifts in this situation. Look for the gifts in the situation, the wisdom of it. There is a major cycle here that is completing for you with this energy, and it's in Leo, and this full moon was in that. So that energy right there is in the choice and decision-making arena of your life. And so there is this energy about you have the choice. You can choose to complete the cycle or not, but when you have 5 of the 10 cards as major arcana, I don't know how much of a choice it is anymore. I think the choice is, at this point, are you willing to look for the gifts, look for the wisdom, get in flow with the universe, stop fighting the change, and start looking for how it benefits you, right? It's definitely about needing to allow yourself to be in flow with the cycles of the universe and how it goes. Wow, look at this. What did I say? Get in flow. Oh, this is right away. But here, we have the card of flow and relax. Okay, flow and relax. Allow things to just move as they will, and you are going to receive your power. This looks a lot like Uranus and Taurus, and Uranus and Taurus is squaring off with this full moon, and so I think there was a big shakeup that happened, like a sudden aha moment, something manifesting. It almost feels like this, okay, it's time to pull out the sword, cut this cord, finish the situation, let's go. That's what it feels like. So a powerful week following that very, very powerful full moon for you, Gemini. Lots going on here. I do want to warn you that when we get to this weekend, you got the relax and be in flow and the power card. And I actually have written on here, it is big power struggle energy this week because the moon will be in Scorpio and it's squaring off with so much of this other energy that's been going on. And so get in flow and relax. It is Krabby Pants alert day. There's just, people are going to be struggling for power. And if you can just be in flow and relax and let it sift around you, you don't have to engage. You can choose to. We always get that choice. And you can choose to also ride the waves and allow the energy to keep shifting and moving forward, and allow that the cycle will shift in just 2.5 days. Okay? You guys take good care. I'll talk to you soon.